Just a quick video. So you guys know I'm on vacation right now, but I just finished up writing a book of mine called What Realtors Won't Tell You. It's a really good book for anybody interested in buying property, whether it be land, a house, whether it be in the countryside or the city or whatever. It's a really good book to read. I'd highly recommend people check it out. I got it in PDF or physical copy. Obviously PDF would be a little cheaper. I can ship anywhere in the US, Canada, worldwide, yada, yada, yada. Just obviously shipping changes the final price and all that good stuff. But anyways, anybody who's read any of my books knows that I pack a whole bunch of information in them. And this is really a primer for people who want to be able to get out of the city, have their own little palace, their own little spread, be able to have some room to think and plan their next move and do their thing. Now, before I wrote the book, I looked all around the marketplace to see if I really even had to write it, because if somebody's already written it, there's no one to do it, again. But all the books that I saw about buying property were all the same. They were all just basic primers, And so to me, since buying property is typically the most expensive purchase you'll ever make in your life, I feel like you really need to know all the nitty-gritty, all the ins and outs before you commit to that process even. Now, there's a million things that realtors won't tell you, that title companies won't tell you, that to make a metaphor, when you go search for a car, whether it be used or new, you typically print out a checklist so you don't forget, hey, I need to check all these things out before I make this purchase, this decision. And oftentimes you get sidetracked and you don't really check everything out that you're supposed to. Well, and usually it's because you don't want to waste the seller's time, or you start feeling like you're imposing or whatever. Imagine that compounded by an order of 100 for a house. You can bring a checklist in and there's still things you'll miss because you don't know really what you're doing if you haven't been through the process yet. So essentially that's what the book's about. It's a checklist, about a 136-page long book, which will help you out with what to look for. And believe me, I exhaustively thought of everything that you want to look for during the process. Again, whether it's raw land or whether it's, a house on the land or whatnot. And I started the book back in February or March. Did a little bit of it, shelved it, came back to it over and over again, here and there. And finally, since I'm on vacation right now, I had the time over the past week to finally put the finishing touches and edit it. So I'm really proud of it. I think you guys will really dig it. Like I said, on my channel, I'm really segueing a lot more towards TikTok and Facebook right now. YouTube, not so much right now, maybe in the future. It's just, maybe I'm not aligned correctly with the right audience. I think really that's what it is. I think there's just too many just the wrong people listening to this channel. And so I'll probably create a new channel. I won't tell anybody on this channel except for I'll message the people that I actually like and tell them, hey, you should check this out. But I think that's the plan for what I'm going to do. Great, for those of you who read, for those of you who actually, really do want information and value information and understand how that can change your life for the better, I'd highly recommend checking that book out. I don't even care if you check out my other books. Check out this book. This book is insanely practical, insanely actionable. And hell, even if you do own property already, you might even want to check it out because it'll let you know maybe things that you overlooked. Or if you're looking to maybe buy an investment property or a second property or whatever, it gives you a good idea of what to look for next time. And I'm talking about things, related to building, related to code enforcement, related to taxes that you didn't even know existed, not just your basic property tax. All these other things. And again, you wouldn't know unless you've been through the process. So that's what the book's for. I know there's always going to be a percentage of you going, yeah, I would never buy anything from you. You're already rich. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. And there's always some person who's got to let me know, I'm not going to buy your book. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Thanks for announcing it to an audience of 0. Enjoy that. But, for the people who matter, and at this point in time, after doing YouTube for 5 years, I really do know which one of you matter, besides the ones who lurk, who I don't know about. I know which ones of you matter. And so the book is really for you guys. I know what percentage of my audience contacts me off the platform and is interested in knowledge and all that stuff. And I know which ones are just, you know, entertainment value and all that good stuff. So these books, like all the others, are really for the people who really want to do the deep dive and get the information and really, you know, get that polished pearl, instead of the people just looking for entertainment. Hey, if you're just looking for entertainment, that's fine too, whatever. It's just, you know, the purview of the channel is a little different, and that's what it is. But at any rate, I have a new Facebook and a new TikTok channel. I won't be sharing it on my YouTube, and I probably never will, except for the people, like I said, that matter, just because I don't need, you know, some of the negative Nancy's and some of the wrong type of people migrating over. I'd like to keep those people shelved on this channel. That's the goal. But anyways, check it out. You know, you can reach me at thesoftspokenshaman@gmail.com. Again, that's thesoftspokenshaman@gmail.com. I am in the midst of creating a website, and I am in the midst of creating a link through my printer in Arizona, where you can buy the book without even having to deal with me. And you know, but that's all in the works right now. Anyways, thesoftspokenshaman@gmail.com if you'd like to check it out. As always, keep it positive.